You may believe that every vegetable on your plate is good for your health, but the truth is far more complicated. As a brain doctor, I am shocked to tell you that one common vegetable, often praised for its nutrients, can actually raise your risk of stroke if eaten in the wrong way or at the wrong time. This is not a myth or an exaggeration. I have seen patients who thought they were making healthy choices, only to end up in the emergency room with sudden dizziness, slurred speech, or even paralysis. Vegetables are essential for health, but some of them, especially those high in certain compounds, can quietly disturb your blood pressure and circulation overnight. When your brain is most vulnerable, imagine going to bed thinking you have done something good for your body, only to wake up unable to move one side of it. That is the silent danger we must uncover. In this video, I will reveal the surprising truth about vegetables and stroke risk, explain the hidden dangers behind high nitrate foods, show you why eating late at night makes the risk even greater, and give you safer alternatives to protect your brain. Before we dive in, if you have not subscribed yet, I recommend you hit that button and turn on the bell so you never miss another health tip made just for you. If you enjoy this video, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 so I know how to make better content for you. Part 1. The surprising truth about vegetables and stroke. The first thing you need to understand is that not all vegetables are automatically safe when it comes to brain health. For years, doctors have told patients to eat more vegetables to lower their risk of heart disease and stroke. And in most cases, that is true. Vegetables provide fiber, vitamins, antioxidants, and minerals that support circulation, lower cholesterol, and stabilize blood pressure. However, the hidden truth is that certain vegetables, when eaten in excess or at the wrong time, can actually increase your risk of stroke instead of lowering it. This shocks many people because they assume that the word vegetable always equals healthy. But biology is more complex than that. Some leafy greens and root vegetables contain compounds like nitrates and oxalates in small amounts. These compounds are harmless or even beneficial. But when concentrated in the body, especially overnight, they can disturb circulation, alter blood clotting, and even trigger sudden changes in blood pressure. For example, patients who ate heavy portions of certain nitrate-rich vegetables in the evening sometimes experienced episodes of dizziness, headaches, or heart palpitations during the night. These are not coincidences. They are signals from the body that blood flow to the brain is being disrupted. Scientific studies have shown that while nitrate can improve blood vessel flexibility during the day, it can also lead to dangerous drops in blood pressure when your body is at rest. At night, when metabolism slows and the heart rate decreases, these drops can reduce brain perfusion and increase the risk of ischemic stroke. The danger is even greater in older adults whose vessels are already stiffened by age or disease. Another overlooked factor is the combination of vegetables with other habits. Eating them immediately before bed, consuming them with alcohol, or combining them with certain medications can amplify the risk. What begins as a seemingly healthy dinner may end as a dangerous night for your brain. This does not mean vegetables should be avoided. It means you must be aware of which ones carry hidden risks, how much you eat, and when you eat them. Patients who learn to balance their diet, timing, and portion sizes benefit from the protective power of vegetables without exposing themselves to unnecessary risk. The lesson here is simple: vegetables are powerful. But like any medicine, they can heal or they can harm depending on how you use them. If this has surprised you, Wait until you hear the next part, where I will reveal the hidden danger of high nitrate vegetables and why they may quietly raise your stroke risk overnight. Part 2. The hidden danger of high nitrate vegetables. The second truth you must know is that vegetables rich in nitrates, while often promoted as heart healthy, can also hide dangerous risks for the brain if consumed carelessly. Nitrates are natural compounds found in foods like spinach, lettuce, beetroot, celery, and certain leafy greens. In the body, these nitrates are converted into nitric oxide, which helps blood vessels relax and improve circulation. In moderation, this can lower blood pressure and reduce strain on the heart. But here is the paradox. When consumed in large amounts, especially late in the evening, these same nitrates can trigger a sudden and excessive drop in blood pressure at night. While you sleep, your body's metabolism slows, your heart beats more gently, and your blood pressure naturally dips. Adding a strong nitrate load on top of this natural nighttime decline can push blood pressure too low. The result is reduced blood flow to the brain, a condition called cerebral hypoperfusion, which can increase the risk of ischemic stroke. I have seen patients who enjoyed beetroot juice or nitrate-rich salads at dinner only to wake in the night dizzy, lightheaded, or even fainting. For some, this lack of blood supply to the brain did not stop at symptoms but progressed to permanent injury. Another concern is how nitrates interact with other conditions. Older adults with hardened arteries are more vulnerable because their vessels cannot adapt as quickly to changes in blood pressure. Patients on medications for hypertension or heart disease may experience amplified effects, as the drugs and the nitrates combine to lower blood pressure too far. This is why timing is critical. What may be beneficial at lunchtime? When your blood pressure is naturally higher and your body is active, may be harmful at midnight, when the brain requires a stable supply of oxygen and nutrients. Studies have linked excessive nighttime nitrate intake to headaches, sleep disturbances, and higher rates of nocturnal cardiovascular events. This does not mean you must avoid these vegetables entirely. They remain valuable sources of nutrients, but the key is moderation and timing. Enjoy them earlier in the day, in balanced portions, and avoid loading your dinner plate with heavy servings of nitrate-rich foods just before bed. The hidden danger is not the vegetable itself, but the way it interacts with your body's natural rhythms. The lesson is clear: even healthy foods can become harmful if consumed in the wrong context. If this has made you reconsider your evening diet, wait until you hear the next part, where I will explain why timing matters so much and how eating late at night can quietly raise your stroke risk while you sleep. Part 3. When timing makes it dangerous. The third truth you must understand is that the timing of when you eat vegetables can be just as important as the type you choose. Many people believe that eating a large salad or drinking vegetable juice before bed is a healthy choice. But the reality is that late-night consumption of certain vegetables can quietly increase your risk of stroke. Here is why. At night, your body prepares for rest. Heart rate slows. Blood pressure drops naturally, and your metabolism decreases. This is a normal rhythm that allows your organs to recover. But when you suddenly introduce a heavy load of nitrate-rich vegetables or very cold, fibrous foods right before sleep, you force your body into an unexpected state of stress. Blood pressure may fall too low, reducing blood flow to the brain, or fluctuate in dangerous ways. For people with pre-existing hypertension or vascular disease, this sudden imbalance can be enough to trigger a stroke during the night or in the early hours of the morning. Another danger comes from how late-night eating affects digestion. When you consume vegetables high in fiber or nitrates late at night, blood is diverted to the stomach and intestines to aid digestion. This diversion reduces cerebral circulation even further. At the exact time your brain most needs stable blood flow during sleep. The result can be dizziness, headaches, or even neurological events that unfold silently while you rest. Cold temperature also matters. Some people enjoy chilled vegetable juice or raw greens in the evening. The sudden drop in body temperature caused by these foods can trigger vasoconstriction, narrowing blood vessels, and raising the risk of clot formation or spasm. Combined with natural nighttime changes, this can set the stage for stroke. Age and health status magnify the risk. Younger adults with strong cardiovascular systems may tolerate occasional late-night vegetable meals. But for seniors, the elderly, or those with high blood pressure, diabetes, or heart disease, the margin of safety is much smaller. Their vessels are less flexible, their nervous system slower to adapt, and their blood more prone to clotting. Timing is the difference between benefit and harm. Eating vegetables during the day, especially with lunch or an early dinner, and supports circulation, provides nutrient, and lowers stroke risk. Eating the same foods late at night can have the opposite effect. This is why doctors often recommend finishing your last meal at least 3 hours before sleep and avoiding heavy portions of nitrate-rich vegetables in the evening. The lesson here is simple but powerful. Vegetables are not dangerous by themselves, but when eaten at the wrong time, they can create conditions that quietly threaten your brain while you sleep. If this warning has caught your attention, wait until you hear the next part, where I will reveal safer choices and better habits that allow you to enjoy vegetables without risking your brain and heart. Part 4. Safer choices and better habits. The fourth truth, and the most empowering one, is that you can still enjoy vegetables safely by making smarter choices and building better habits. Vegetables remain essential for heart, brain, and overall health. But the key is knowing which ones to eat, how much to consume, and when to include them in your diet. Start with timing. The safest way to enjoy nitrate-rich vegetables such as spinach, beetroot, and celery is during the day, preferably with lunch or an early dinner. At these times, your metabolism is active, your heart rate is stable, and your circulation is strong. The body can process the nitrates efficiently without causing dangerous drops in nighttime blood pressure. By shifting these vegetables to earlier meals, you maximize their benefits while avoiding their risks. Next is portion control. Large servings of raw leafy greens or concentrated vegetable juices may overload your system, especially at night. Instead, moderate portions spread across the week provide the nutrients you need without overwhelming your circulation. Cooking methods also matter. Lightly steaming or boiling vegetables reduces some nitrate levels and makes them easier to digest. Pairing vegetables with protein and whole grains can slow absorption, giving your body time to adapt. For seniors, this balance is particularly important. Another safe habit is variety. Do not rely heavily on one type of vegetable. No matter how healthy it seems, rotate between different groups such as cruciferous vegetables, colorful peppers, carrots, tomatoes, and beans. This diversity reduces the risk of consuming too much of any single compound, while ensuring a broad range of vitamins and minerals that protect the brain. Hydration is another overlooked factor. Drinking enough water throughout the day helps the body process nitrates and maintain healthy circulation. But avoid overloading with fluids immediately before bed, as this can disrupt sleep and put extra strain on the heart. Lifestyle choices play a powerful role too. Combining a balanced vegetable-rich diet with regular exercise, good sleep hygiene, and stress management lowers stroke risk more than diet alone. Even a brisk 30-minute walk daily improves circulation and reduces blood pressure naturally. If you have hypertension, diabetes, or heart disease, work closely with your doctor. Regular checkups, medication adjustments, and discussions about diet can help you personalize your choices. Remember, what is safe for one person may be risky for another, depending on their health status. The lesson here is clear. Vegetables are not the enemy, but timing, balance, and variety determine whether they heal or harm. By eating smart, you can continue to enjoy their benefits without putting your brain and heart at risk. If this has reassured you, wait until you hear the conclusion, where I will bring everything together and remind you why knowledge and awareness are the most powerful tools you have to prevent stroke. Conclusion: vegetables, stroke, and the power of awareness. We have now reached the conclusion, and it is time to bring together the lessons you must carry with you. Vegetables are among the healthiest foods we can eat. Yet even they are not without risk if consumed in the wrong way. You have learned that some vegetables, especially those rich in nitrates, can disturb blood pressure and circulation at night, raising the risk of stroke when your brain is most vulnerable. You have also learned that timing matters. Eating these foods late at night, when your metabolism slows and your body is preparing to rest, can turn a healthy choice into a hidden danger. But the most important lesson is that you have the power to make vegetables safe again. By choosing the right time of day, controlling your portions, varying your diet, and adopting safer habits, you can protect your brain and still enjoy the life-giving benefits of vegetables. Stroke is sudden and devastating, but it is not inevitable. 4 out of 5 strokes can be prevented by controlling blood pressure, maintaining healthy circulation, and making informed choices. That means your daily habits, including when and how you eat, play a decisive role in whether your brain remains healthy or becomes damaged. As a brain doctor, I want you to remember this simple truth: your brain never takes a break. Even while you sleep, it depends on steady blood flow and oxygen every second of your life. Do not let careless eating habits disrupt that balance. Awareness is your best protection. Knowledge is not meant to scare you, but to empower you. The vegetable on your plate can be a friend or a foe depending on how you treat it. The choice is always yours. So I urge you to take this seriously. Share this knowledge with your family, because what you learned today could save their lives as well as yours. Now, I would love to hear from you. Type 1 in the comments if this video gave you a new perspective on health. Type 0 if you think I can do better. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss another health tip made just for you. Remember, stroke prevention is not about fear. It is about living smarter, longer, and healthier. Your brain deserves nothing less.